How's it digging, my shovels? This is Spade here, and today I have a rarely used here match against someone by the name of Horsehead3. And I basically revamped my whole previous team that I showcased like a while back, a few weeks ago. Probably I don't remember, but you may remember it with Rodigon and friends and stuff. But what I still wanted to do is make a team like based around Durant and have some guys go with that. And I got Crustle, which I have never really tried out before, to be honest. It's my Stealth Rocker and Spiker. And then I got Whimsicott, which has that nice Prankster Encore and other support moves to help Durant. And then I got Spiritomb, which is Choice Bandit, so it can dish out some heavy damage, cripple something with Trick, and also it works as a spin blocker. And then I got Lantern, my bulky water, and it also has a Volt Switch. And my Whimsicott has U-turn, so I got the Volt Turning combo there. And then I got a what I think is specially defensive Drapion, but it's my Toxic Spiker, and also it has Taunt to shut down things like Sigilyph and other annoying things of such a nature. And then of course I have my Durant, which is the main sweeper. But for this match I was like, need a lead? Wynaut Zoidberg. So Zoidberg it is because I was looking at my opponent's team, and the possible leads were either his own Crustle, which I could take on, or the possibly Scarf Typhlosion, which I'm definitely going to assume the Typhlosion is, because he does lead with it. And I was kind of still fearing the Scarf Eruption, which would, you know, destroy me, definitely to KO. So I decided to go straight for the Rock Blast instead of setting up my rocks, because I should be able to set them up later anyways, if it does come down to that. But Typhlosion is a big threat in the RU metagame, so I decided to go straight for the attack. But he switches into his Gallade, and he's gonna set up a Bulk Up, and so I figured I might as well go into my Whimsicott, go for that priority Prankster Encore, and lock him into that Bulk Up. And then I can either proceed to go for the lead seed, but because it is so obvious and he has a Tangrowth, I'm actually just going to go for the U-turn to get the momentum going on, and that is indeed what he does. He goes into his Tangrowth, and then I can safely switch into my Drapion, which does pack the Taunt, so I can completely shut him down. He can't do anything with Grass-type moves unless he has Earthquake, which Tangrowths don't tend to carry in the RU tier like ever. Not that common, so I could take one anyway, so it's not like I was too scared. But what I'm going to do is take this chance to set up some Toxic Spikes, as he does switch out, and then he goes into his Sigilyph. And I really should have figured out that he was a different kind of Sigilyph, especially since he didn't have like the Flame Orb, but he still could have been like a Calm Minder or a Cosmic Power set. So I decided to be safe, go for the Taunt to shut him down from doing any shenanigans. But it turns out, I think he said after the match that he's Life Orb, definitely judging by the damage too. And you know, Life Orb is a good item on Sigilyph, you know, it has the Magic Guard. So there's that. But I got another special sponge in form of a Lantern, so that is what I'm going to switch into. Just gonna play it safe again and go for the Volt Switch. He does go into his own Lantern, but we basically, both of us, we wall each other, so it's like whatever, it doesn't matter. I just try to get the momentum going on, but if he does go in his Lantern, then it's like whatever. But I decided to stay in just to scout what kind of set he's running, and he indeed has the Heal Bell, as I went for the Skull just to get a minuscule amount of damage. That's the only move that I can basically do. But since we kind of wall each other, I just decided to stay in and kind of just see how is he going to respond, because he can't do anything to me. And well, I can't do anything to him, but I figured I could take a few turns to stay in, and he doesn't want to have any kind of stall here between Lanterns, so he actually goes directly into his Sigilyph, and I'm just gonna fire up a Scald and then Volt Switch on him as he goes for the Air Slash. Not really sure why he didn't go for like Psychic or Psyshock or whatever he has. I guess he may have been predicting me to switch out into something, but I knew I could take one hit anyway, so I didn't really mind. And then I can just Volt Switch into my Spiritomb, kill him off with the nice priority Shadow Sneak, and take him out. But now he's gonna be able to go into his Typhlosion. I know a Fire type move is coming my way, so I'm gonna go straight back into my Lantern to sponge that hit, which in this case is Fire Blast. So it actually does a decent chunk, but I can still take plenty more. So yeah, I can now just either go for the Scald or or the Vault Switch, I decided to play it safe, go for the Scald in case he stays in, and if he does go into his Lantern, then I can get at least I can nullify his leftovers recovery for this turn. But since he now is going to most likely go for the Heal Bell, I think there's a perfect chance for me to go back into my Spirit Room, and then I can hopefully dump my Choice Band into him. Because, you know, this Lantern is kind of annoying because it's kind of killing my momentum because I can't get the wall turning combo going on because he's gonna be, you know, just walling my own Lantern. So this way, hopefully I can cripple him and then I don't need to worry about this Lantern. And he actually goes for the Discharge, and yeah, he does get the Parahax. Doesn't really matter because, well, my own Lantern also has Heal Bell, so I can just get rid of it later on. And Spirit Tomb is slow anyways, only the full power would matter, but I'm definitely gonna hopefully get a chance to Heal Bell this off later on. So that is the plan. But now what I'm going to do is go into my own Lantern, because I know if he's gonna keep firing Discharges, then I can just heal myself back to full. But he actually goes into his Crustal, which is just fine because I can go for the Scald and at least 2-hit KO him, because he has the you know, he has the Toxic working against him. And, you know, well, Scald already did so much that I get the 2-hit KO anyway, so that doesn't really... That's kind of irrelevant now, but what I just want to do is, you know, go for the 2-hit KO before he's able to set up, like, spikes or anything. He does get up his Stealth Rocks, but that's not really a big issue to the team, especially at this point of the match. So, gonna just take him out with the second Scald, and we are looking good. And in comes the Gallade. What I'm just going to do is go for the Vault Switch. I know if he's going to attack me, then, you know, Lantern will be the one taking the hits. And then I can go into bring something in safely, like my Durand. So, because Durand is really frail, so I don't want it to take any extra damage. So now this way I can bring it in safely, and then hopefully set up one Home Clause, and then just go from there. That is the plan. So yeah, just gonna go for the Home Close, although he still has the Typhlosion, but I still figured I wasn't really sure if I could one-shot him with the X-Scissor, and there's the chance that I'm going to miss, so I figured might as well set up, then just be safe, and he doesn't really have anything that wants to switch into my Durand, because it's a powerhouse. So just gonna go for the X-Scissor, his Drain Punch. It still does like half because Durand doesn't have the best HP stats, so it's gonna take like almost half, because, you know, with the Stealth Rock damage. But now in comes the freaking Typhlosion again, and I'm gonna be forced to switch out. I don't want to go into my Lantern because there's a chance he's gonna predict that and go for the Hidden Power Grass, which they do often carry. So what I decided to do is use my Zoidberg as a pivot switch. Kind of scout what he's going to lock himself into. Potentially I could sack it, but he does indeed go for the Hidden Power Grass, so this does give me a chance to go for the Stealth Rock, so I'm finally able to set them up, and this is perfect against his Typhlosion, which has otherwise been able to switch in and out way too easily, and now I can just basically cripple him. He doesn't have a spinner, so my hazards are here to stay, but now he's gonna go in his Lantern. I'm just gonna scout what he's gonna lock himself into. Zoidberg has done his job as a doctor, setting up those hazards and, you know, walling the Typhlosion early on, and, you know, just a moment ago taking the HP Grass. But anyways, just gonna go into my own Lantern, and I figured this would be a good chance for me to go for the Heal Bell. I obviously predicted the Scald Burn here, so I just went for it. But what I really wanted is to get rid of the Parahax. That way I can have my Spiritomb 100% reliable Sucker Punches working against, you know, his Typhlosion and such. If I do need it, it would be horrible if I would just get paralyzed on a Sucker Punch when his Typhlosion is going to fire off another Fire Blast, especially since my Lantern is so low on health at this point. But anyways, now I'm gonna go into my Drapion. I don't really mind if I get burned or not, but since I don't, I'm just gonna straight take him out with the Crunch, because I can easily do that from this range. And then he's gonna go into his Typhlosion, and I think I go into my Lantern once again. Yes, I do, because at this point, well, I can sack it, but he's still most likely just gonna go for the Fire Blast at this point. And it does actually miss, but it doesn't really matter at this point, because I can still revenge kill him, and I think I should still be able to take 2 Fire Blasts, because Judging by how much, well, it would have come kind of close. I think after leftovers still I could have taken one, but it doesn't matter because I could have just sacked my lantern and gone into basically whatever I wanted. So, but since I do manage to get off the Volt Switch, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna die this turn to the Toxic, I am just going to bring out my Durant because his last Pokemon is the Tangrowth. And if he wants to go for like Sleep Powder, I do still have my Lumberry intact, so I should be able to KO him with the X-Scissor and just finish off the match that way. He actually goes for the Hidden Power, which I thought was Fire for a second, but I'm guessing it is Ice. I'm not really sure, but I guess Tangrowths carry HP Ice sometimes, so most likely. And the fact that it's not super effective. But anyways, from this range, I'm just gonna go for the superpower because it's a cool move to finish off the match. So that is what I'm going to proceed to do, and that will be the game. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the match, and I got the Wild Spade podcast coming this Friday. That's when I'm going to upload it. We already recorded it past weekend, but because it's a long podcast, it's almost 2 hours again, because there was a lot to talk about, mostly about Genesect, because Genesect, all of the things, and now Genesect being banned, and it just had a huge impact on the metagame, and we had good times in the podcast, so definitely stay tuned for that this Friday. So, but other than that, I think I have nothing special to ramble about, but just stay tuned for the Wild Spade podcast, and most likely there's going to be another battle on Saturday, and then next week I got a new Let's Play starting, because Super Mario Galaxy is pretty much done, so there's room for new LP, which I've already started recording, by the way. But anyways, that is going to be all for today, so thank you for watching, and until next time, this is the Flaming Spade signing out. Peace.